Alright, y'all. So y'all are only on 33%. So I will have to charge you. But it is Tuesday, December 30th. So we have one more day into the new year. So, and it's 9:45 a.m. We are getting into the crunch time of we need to clean so that we can go into the new year clean, like with a clean space at least. So I need to start washing. So I'm going to start washing today, hopefully. Hopefully the washing machine is not occupied. It's been occupied for a couple days. So I really need to wash. Also, I did my nails last night. They didn't come out the cleanest that they could, but I recorded a little bit for you. I just did like a chrome French. My French tip is never perfect, but I feel like it always works because I don't know. But there is like a little bit of things I'm noticing that I could have done better. But we'll see how long they even last, because y'all know my base coat dilemma that I'm having. But yeah, so first things first, I really would like to go check and see if the washer and dryer is even free before I strip the bed. But I'm like, I need to strip the bed anyway. My girl last night, she was on the phone with her dad. I went downstairs to get her milk and stuff, but she was drinking her coconut water. Ready? You're saying good morning? She was drinking her coconut water mixture, and I come back, the bed is soaked. And her dad was like, she was pouring it out. I'm like, that's when I knew it was time to go to sleep. So we slept with a towel down in the bed, and I really need to wash those this morning. That and the mattress protector. What else? But yeah, that's the first order of business. I don't know if we're gonna get our showers this morning. I really just want to do laundry first so that I can have like everything I need like fresh to put on. Y'all know I'm in my rotation era. I was thinking yesterday, put those down. Put them down. Those are my shoes. They're dirty. Put them down. Thank you. Yesterday I combed out my hair. I think I showed you guys like how it looked after, but it looked so much like I need to like stay consistent with combing my ends out. I really like how it looks. It looks so nice. I just used some conditioner and water, and I went in with the Blue Magic, and it looks so nice. But I don't think I'm going to take my hair out because I plan on cooking some chicken for her today. So I'm making some wings probably in the oven. And I just don't want my hair to smell like it. So we're going to keep the bonnet on for most of the time until I cook. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think I'm going to get my cooking done early this morning, though. I don't know the vibes. My mom cooked last night, so I really don't know the vibes of everything. There might have to do something I have to do later because I don't know the state of the kitchen. And y'all know the kitchen could be looking any type of way right now when it comes to that. And yeah. The goal is to just do laundry, get her some breakfast in her system. If the kitchen looks crazy, I'm not doing anything but some cereal. I really want to do some eggs and sausage for her, but I really don't feel like cleaning up after other people or having to maneuver around other people because they chose to cook and didn't want to clean up, things like that. So we'll see the vibes. But if anything, we will get us some cereal and some fruit for breakfast. So yeah, I will check in with you guys probably as I strip the bed. I don't know about anything else because you guys do need a charge. You're only on 33%. So I will check in with you guys after we strip the bed. So it is currently 2:41. My girl is asleep. I did successfully make the chicken. I will put it on the screen. It came out good. I feel like this is the best batch of chicken wings that I've done since being here. But I didn't record because you know my family's here, but bonnet is still on. But my next order of business, I just took you guys downstairs. I'm selling my bed frame tonight. Mind you, the lady's coming really late, like 8 to 9 p.m. So I'm having faith and trusting her that she's a good person and all that. She already had reviews on what's it called, on Facebook and things like that. So I'm just trying to make the sale, but I'm selling my bed frame, which is this Alchemy bed frame. So right now I have all the pieces, most of the pieces up here. I just want to make sure everything is allotted for, just to be like safe and stuff like that. Because I feel like some of these screws aren't the ones that go to the bed, honestly. So let's see. That's what I'm about to do right now, y'all. I'll show y'all what I'm doing. I don't want to give her like more than what's supposed to go with the bed, I guess. So it's telling me that there should be 8 of these little ones. There's like 2 sizes. There's those 2 sizes. And there should be 6 and 8 of these. Let's see. Just sort everything out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's only 7 of these, and there's only 2 of these. Oh, I found 8. So I'm missing some of these little black ones. So I'm wondering if they're on the bed still. And then these little washer things I'm missing. I got this tool. Alright, and then let's look at my box over here to see what I have. This is wobbly. All right, y'all, I just tried these. I'm gonna put them on the screen. These ice cream bars from Walmart for aftertaste. Definitely a 10 out of 10. I definitely recommend them, especially if you're like me, someone who likes the 3-flavor Neapolitan ice cream, but you only eat the strawberry and the chocolate out of it. Like, I love that combination together. These ice cream bars were like the chocolate covered strawberry ice cream, so I really like that, and that's why I got it. So I just tried that for aftertaste. I like literally took off my bonnet, threw on another top just to film it so that I wasn't wearing the same top that I wore in my video yesterday. But I counted everything seems to line up except for a few of the little washer things, which I'm like, I don't know where those could be because I don't really see them anywhere. I'm gonna do one more double take, but I don't really see them. Like, everything that wasn't in my pile that I showed you guys was either already like assembled on, like I left some things with the bed assembled, if that makes sense. So those are the missing pieces. Everything else aligned, but those few little black like washer pieces, which I'm really not seeing them anywhere, so that might just have to be wait, I see some in here. I think I might have found them in this bag. I tried to like I labeled some things but not others. I don't know. This is like when I was moving years ago. Like, I've had that bed since I lived in my last apartment. I think these are them. So I'm going to take these out. I feel like they're black, so they kind of match the bed. Everything was like black. That's how I know that it goes with the bed. And I'm gonna put these in a bag, and we will see how many come in there. But yeah, y'all, I feel like I'm getting so caught up on my content, and these days I don't have much to talk about, really. I don't want to be a repetitive broken record about how I'm feeling, but some things I can update you on. There was another housing list that came open that I'm looking to apply for. That's one thing. Another thing would be that I heard back from one of the housing authorities, but it's very far away, and they made me an appointment for in February. So I'm just like, if nothing happens before that time frame, then I'll try to move forward with that. But I'm really trying to get something closer, things like that. And her dad really doesn't want me to go that far. I feel like he really doesn't want me to go that far, so he's trying to like get things going to where I could stay more local and close. But yeah, I feel like things are happening. Let me count these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, I think these are the things I've been missing. The 8 little things. And I feel like the other little ones are already on the bed. So I'm just going to put them in there just in case. Even if like I feel like they go with it, just to be safe and not sorry. I would hate to like, you never know the type of customer you're going to get with somebody. Like, even though they're already paying like a fairly discounted price for the bed, they still might, you know, feel a type of way about not getting every little piece, which is understandable, especially for a bed. You don't want your bed to be like not secure. So I feel like I had a bag though to put these in, but now I don't see it. But yeah, y'all, that is just the update that I have for now as far as like my day-to-day life. I also, did I tell you guys that I had got a gift card from Walmart for Christmas? So I went ahead, one of the things I bought was skincare. I've been doing my skincare. I added like a few of my old things like hyaluronic acid. I got the CeraVe healing ointment that I use at night. What else? And then I had got me a retinol to add to my skincare regimen to like hopefully help get my skin back on a good track. Like as you can see, like I'm breaking out here, which I don't know, it might be like my scarf and stuff, but I wash my stuff pretty like regularly. And like I'm saying, all these, the only, like nothing has changed for the worse compared to how I used to be living and all that, to where my skin didn't even look this bad. So I really don't know. But I am on my period, it's ending, but I feel like I'm getting a new breakout like here and just those ones here. And yeah, so that was one thing. And then another thing I had bought, I think I have told you guys this, was a desk. So once my desk is here, I'm going to really focus back into getting into sewing and things like that, so that I can just be building my craft, putting my best foot forward, releasing through a creative outlet and things like that, because why not, you know? And like I have like a whole bin. I think I have showed you guys all my fabric that I have just sitting around that I could be working on and working towards selling those things. So that's kind of like the moves for now. I really thought I had a plastic bag for this stuff, but I really don't see it now. But yeah, that's my plans for like as of now. So once I get the desk and stuff, of course I'll set it up with you guys, and my vlogs will probably turn more into me like doing that type of stuff, like sewing, getting back into like my styling, like all the things I have done. I've really fallen off on my fashion channel. I'm like, I really should like make some videos before the year ends, even though we have like what, one day. I'm thinking about making like a video, at least one video for that page, just to get back in my like styling and get back into the rotation of that and get that page growing as well. I've been so focused on this page and just like editing my vlogs, which is like brings me a lot of fulfillment right now. So I've been so focused on it, and even though it's like slow growth, it still makes me like the most happy, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's all I have for like now to talk about. Please comment anything, and like please comment below if y'all want to have like any other like discussions or anything, or just something for me to talk about, because these days I just have been really, I don't know, just focused on like the editing, cooking, things like that. There's not much else happening, y'all. My girl sounds like she's awake, if you can hear. So I'm about to go attend to her. Oh, I found it. Hold on one second. I think she's still gonna go to sleep because I just gave her her cup and she went back to sleep. That's another thing, y'all. Comment down below like if you have kids and they went through the phase of like sleeping, like she really needs her cup and her milk to like get her to sleep. And I've been like seeing that that's bad for them, so I've been making more of an effort to like take it out of her mouth, and sometimes that wakes her up. I'm really trying to like get her to a point where she can just go to sleep without having to have a cup, you know. So if anyone has any tips for that, please let me know. But so we got these. I think these are what I need, what I've been missing. So I'm gonna go and add those to the thing downstairs, and the lady, when she gets here, I told her to text me like when she's on the way, so that I'm like aware and I can move everything to the like door by the door, so that it's just an easy transaction since she's getting here so late. But I've been in communication with this lady on Facebook since December 7th. So yeah, I'm hoping that everything goes smoothly. She's like a good person. She has good reviews. She posts very actively on her social media, so I'm hoping that is a good sign. And yeah, I'm happy to make this sale. Like things are starting to like go, if that makes sense. Like when I'm posting things, I made a couple sales so far, so that is good. I need to keep posting. That's another thing that I could add, is like me posting more of my things that I want to sell, so that when it is time to move, I am not scrambling and trying to get rid of things last minute. So yeah. Okay y'all, so I'm back in my bonnet and in my normal shirt. But basically I did have something I want to talk about. I want to talk about like how I just uploaded my Christmas vlog today, or yeah, today it went up, and I just wanted to talk about how I just let me think what I was gonna say. Oh, how I kind of feel like I dropped the ball on capturing that day and the content, and how it's so much like you don't realize in the moment. Like, one, you're trying to live in the moment. Two, I was by myself with Phoenix, so it's like I feel like I don't even know how to word it. Basically, like, I didn't film as much as I should, and I feel like that's something I need to work on and get better at, is capturing the moments for the vlog, because there's so much. Mind you, I'm thinking I'm recording all these things, and this happened with my phone too because of the lack of storage, but like there's so many clips that weren't recorded, or I thought I was recording, and just giving more play-by-play of the day, like me showing my food, me talking about like how I'm literally eating in the car with her, like things like that got left out, which all in all I'm happy, still happy with the overall finished product of the vlog, but it's just like there's so much more to the day that I didn't capture. And also I'm trying to be mindful that I'm by myself, I have a kid and things like that, so I didn't overly pull out my camera, probably because of the settings I was in, like at the park. But I remember like walking around the park filming. There's like there's like a whole pond, lake, whatever you would call it there, and I thought I had got more footage of that, but my Polaroid camera, sometimes I feel like I'm filming and I'm not. So that's just things I need to be more mindful of, like while also still being in the moment. I still could have captured more, got more b-roll, things like that. Also, I was driving. I feel like when you're not driving your own vehicle, you're like more focused in on things. Like if I was in my car, I probably would have gotten more b-roll for you guys, things like that. But yeah, I just wanted to come and say that because I had talked about how I was going to debrief and I never did in that vlog. Also, like going to the lights, I was following the GPS, and the way that the GPS takes you is literally the entrance that they have blocked off. So I like went and it was blocked off, and there were a lot of people parking in this other parking lot, but it was just too tight and, you know, just too much going on. But I didn't give up. I tried multiple times, even though there was multiple routes that were like, you're not supposed to turn this way, you're supposed to turn this way. But I eventually found the route. I waited in line just to get cut by this lady from South Carolina. Mind y'all, I think South Carolina has one of the worst drivers. Like, sorry, but that state, literally, they cannot drive. So she cut me off. That kind of like pissed me off, things like that. And mind you, if it was my car, I would have known to like how to turn on the bright lights, and I would have rode the whole way with the bright lights shining on her while we're waiting in line. But I didn't know because it wasn't my car. Like, I was, you know, I wasn't meant to be petty in that moment. But all in all, I did find a good parking spot. I was able to get out and walk with Phoenix. We didn't walk the whole route because, as y'all can kind of see in the video, as we're driving in, there was like so many people walking along the street. It was just a lot of people, and I just didn't feel like that's like the safest. And you know how people these days aren't very mindful of anyone but themselves, so I didn't want to end up being like close to the road with her in a stroller. So I just walked a route that had like literally only neighborhood traffic, but there's a lot of beautiful houses. It was a good vibe. Another thing, I could have gotten more pictures, but it's when I did stop and take a picture, as y'all could see in the vlog, she was trying to get out of her stroller, things like that. And I just realized it's a lot harder when it's just you trying to do things. But I'm still all in all happy that I made the decision that I made, and like the day was overall fulfilling, even though it was kind of tiring towards the end, even though it was a long wait to go see the lights. I'm glad I did it. It was a good memory. I did get a little bit of memories, like as far as photos, but I'll always have like that vlog and the footage, things like that. So yeah, I just want to come and debrief. Overall, it was a good day. But if you're ever I don't know if anyone's ever gonna go to those lights that are local to me, but they literally, the way that it takes you on the maps is the way that to the entrance that you can't even get in. But yeah, I'm glad I like didn't give up, because I really was about to give up and just go back home. But I was like, let me just see like which other ways. I like looked it up on Google, and they were saying like don't go this way, which is the way that Google or Apple Maps takes you. So I'm just glad that I like kept going, stuck it out, and we eventually got to see the lights. I feel like that brought everything together as far as our day, because the rest of the day wasn't really Christmas filled. Also, the restaurant that we ended up going to, the food was very good. The hibachi, the onigiri was good. It was a nice like vibe, and it was actually pretty busy in there, like as far as like a lot of people getting to go orders. So that just like made me feel like a little bit, I don't know, something about it just made me feel like good, because it's like other people with the same vibe going on Christmas. The only thing is like their hibachi was like a little bit more wet than what I would have liked, because Feeny girl is the type, she doesn't like food that's like saucy and things like that. So it was hard getting her to eat. So I did have to stop at QT after the movies. I also didn't show you guys like the movie theater, things like that. I could have gotten like the outside of the movie theater, filming more while we were in the movie. So with the movie, we went to see Zootopia 2, and my girl, she did pretty good. I feel like if we hadn't gotten there so early, like we literally got there to the point where we were watching the commercials before the previews, and it was like empty, no one, but another family came in like a little bit after us, but it wasn't like a packed movie or anything. But she just got bored, so I like took her out. We went to the bathroom, I like used the bathroom, and then I came back and tried again, but I sat in a different seat, like down at the front, just so I wasn't like blocking or getting up and interrupting anybody. But she still just wasn't wanting to sit down. She wants to get up and walk around, so I just left. But we did get to see a good amount of the movie. It did look like a cute movie. I would definitely like watch the series from the beginning. I never seen the first one, but I definitely like the concept. So I'm glad that she got to like experience her first movie and everything. So like little memories like that were, it was good. So I just wanted to debrief, because there's a lot of things I didn't catch on camera, which I low-key have a little bit of like regret about. But that makes me just know I was like really in the moment and paying attention to the things that I needed to pay attention to. But yeah, it would have been great for like the vlog and the aesthetic and all that, the vibe of everything, especially since the video was short. Also, I still haven't edited the video that's gonna go out tomorrow, but I'll probably do that tonight, because I don't know what my footage is looking like for these like the last couple of days. I've just been, like I've been saying, like I haven't been doing much, and honestly I've been feeling super tired and drained. Like literally cooking took a lot of energy out of me this morning, and I've just been like, I don't want to call it doom scrolling, but I've just been like scrolling on social media, which I'm gonna make me a short right now. I need to like catch up on my shorts, because I know that when it comes to the sewing content, I'm gonna want to film on my phone, and I'm gonna need space to like do that. When it comes to the sewing stuff, it takes up a lot of space, and yeah. So yeah, I'm just rambling. Just want to catch you guys up, and also just give some more dialogue, because I haven't talked to you guys really much these past couple of days. Also, like I've been limiting the screen time when it comes to Phoenix, and she's been forcing me to read like books. I'll read like every single book that she has over there. So that's like been a thing she's been really into getting read to, so that's not bad, it's good. But it's just like for me sometimes it's like literally reading the same book back to back to back. So I'm gonna pick up her some new books, and I also need to do her AliExpress order, like things like that I need to take care of, and just get my finances allotted, because yeah, there's just so much that this is a new year. I'm gonna put my best foot forward, start getting on top of the things that I fell short with last year. So yeah, I'm really like excited. I'll probably do like a mood board type vibe with y'all, but it'll probably be like a digital thing, because I don't know like if I'll print it, which I would like to print. Maybe I'll make it digitally and then print it. But yeah, I'm excited for the new year so much, and I'm just ready for things to start like changing and going, and you know, a new environment, things like that. But I'm done rambling, because I got things to do, and I don't know how much longer this nap will last. But yeah, hopefully y'all appreciated that debrief. Everything made sense, and even though it's gonna be like a couple videos a days later, but